So when I have somebody DM me a question, I'm like, okay, I understand what they're asking, so on and so forth. But then if I have, my nicotine patch came off. If I have two people DM me, not comment, but DM me, that tells me that there's some sort of shame or uncomfortability within that question. That's why I'm doing this video. Because I had two or three people message me why they're still eating after they've had dinner, a big dinner or a big lunch. And I had this exact same problem so many years ago. And yeah, back then I was in the medical world, but I didn't understand to the depth of what I understand now. So if you are hungry after you eat, let's say an hour, we'll pick an arbitrary number, 1 hour after you eat, stick around because you're going to know after the end of this video why that is and what you can easily do to fix that. Okay. Your body, first off, you need to know this. Your body is not broken. It is responding exactly the way it was designed to respond to the wrong inputs. And when I say wrong inputs, I'm talking about ultra processed food that really isn't food. It is chemically engineered as a signal to make you keep eating. And if you don't believe me, there is a lawsuit that just opens in San Francisco about and naming a number of really big food companies, and you would know every single one of them. You eat their foods, your kids eat their food, your family, your friends, we all eat their food. Well, a lot of you eat their food. It's engineered to make your brain want to keep eating. And when you eat something, that spikes your blood sugar. And what happens here is insulin is designed to also spike to meet that food and bring your food or bring the blood sugar back down to within normal limits. So insulin's job is to reroute that energy in the form of food somewhere. And it's going mostly to fat storage, which is why you're gaining weight. But then an hour after you eat, your blood sugar crashes and your body panics and you have this voice in your head that's screaming at you, telling you to eat again. Guys, that is not hunger. It's not. And if you don't know what to look for and to recognize what's happening at that moment, you're going to think you're hungry and you're going to eat. That's not hunger. That is metabolic chaos. And at the very least, it's metabolic signaling. It is designed that way to keep you eating. Two things will prevent this. And when I said earlier about eating and food and such, and the type of food that I mean, let's say you're eating, because a lot of you think that this is healthy food, protein pasta. Oh, it's got a ton of protein per serving. It's got to be healthy. Well, regardless of the protein content or not, that is so processed to the point that your body doesn't even know what to do with it. And that's the way, actually, you should be shopping at the grocery store. If you can't recognize the original form of what you're about to buy, don't buy it. It's as simple as that. I could stop the video right there. That is the root of all your problems right there. If you don't recognize what you're eating, there's your answer. But I'm not going to stop there. Protein pasta, sauce, pop the top, peel the top, dump it in, heat it up. Maybe you throw a half a green pepper in there because it's healthy. And then you eat that with a salad and you're having a healthy meal. And of course, you're putting lean ground beef in there. But guys, there's more wrong with that meal than right. And this is the metabolic chaos that I'm talking about. When you're feeding your body something that it doesn't even recognize as food, that it's engineered to keep you eating, you're going to have this metabolic signaling that's telling you to eat more because you're hungry. And it's not hungry, just like I said earlier, it's metabolic signaling. And the two things that would stop that at will, you can do this in your next meal: healthy fats and fiber. Healthy fats slow digestion. And you know what? I'm not talking about fried chicken or any of that. I'm talking about MCTs or olive oil or avocados or nuts. This tells your gut to take its time. Slows digestion, but that's a whole nother video. Fiber, same thing. Fiber feeds your microbiome. And they both slow digestion. But when you are eating this ultra processed, and I say food very lightly, all of this stuff has been stripped completely of any nutritional value. That is not an accident. Go look online right now at the place in San Francisco that is suing all of these big food companies because they have intentionally stripped the nutritional value and made you come back for more and more and more and more. That is engineering. That is not nutrition. And guys, what this presents as is my video 2 days ago, which is what symptom is your doctor repeatedly, or your provider repeatedly dismissing? Oh my gosh, the number of comments that I got. And what did I say in my follow-up video? 3 things are common among all of these symptoms: metabolic, thyroid, and hormonal imbalance. And all of these things that you're eating for food and nutrition, these ultra processed foods, are causing all of your symptoms. Your thyroid symptoms, it's making your lab work out of whack. And if it's not yet, it soon will be, because symptoms are always first, labs follow. Symptoms first, labs follow. Their hormonal imbalance, thyroid issues, weight gain, mood disturbances, fatigue, and your doctor is treating one thing. One thing. They're giving you some sort of thyroid medication, or they're giving you a GLP. And all of these things that they're treating are the downstream effect, not the upstream problem. The upstream problem is the cause. They're treating the effect. You will forever stay in this. What time am I at here? You will forever stay in this vicious cycle unless you fix the signaling, which is the problem. The problem is not that you're overweight. The problem is not that you have thyroid issues. The problem is not that you have hormonal imbalance. It's that you have environmental and nutritional insults that are not being addressed. One thing is being looked at, and they're throwing a pill at it, telling you that it's going to fix everything when it doesn't. It just treats your symptoms. It's suppressing the problem, which is here. I'm not saying that these things can't be beneficial to maybe bridge the gap, but if you're only relying on these, you're never going to get better. Nobody is showing you the source. Nobody is treating the root cause, which is the upstream problem, not the downstream effect. Guys, let's hear it. Let's talk about this. What are your thoughts on this? Tell me what you think. And I would highly encourage you to please go get a dog from the shelter. The shelters are full and they're being euthanized. Dogs are being euthanized every single day, and cats. They need you. I hope this was helpful, guys. We'll chat soon.